Hi, so the topic I chose for my mini research proposal was the division between housing and military towns and their sister cities. I specifically picked to look at Junction City in Manhattan because Junction City is right by the base of Fort Riley, Kansas, which is an Army military base. So I'm really looking at, the correspondence between the poverty levels, the issues they deal with finding housing, how cheap housing, what issues come with living in a military town, why there isn't as much around, as well as looking at the sister cities and seeing how they're more expensive, how different groups of people live there, and really just seeing if there's any correspondence with that, as well as looking at other military towns and their surrounding cities to bounce off of. And the group process helped in this tremendously because I was able to get a lot of helpful advice of where to look, specifically looking at more than one base and seeing if there is a correspondence. One thing I've learned as I developed my process from other people is a different perspective. So for me, I was looking at it from my perspective of being in a military town, experiencing this, but also gaining other people's opinions from that, which I think has really helped to round off my project. Some of the things that I have changed of my assumptions and regarding ethics is looking more at the vulnerable populations. So understanding what and all that included and how I'm supposed to go about dealing with my research around them. And I think this has really changed how I would have attacked this, how I've not been aware. And I'm a lot more cautious and I look at a lot more different factors of where I can get information so that I don't have to intrude on that populations. And then the most helpful things were, of course, the action research book, as well as just a lot of the discussion posts and material that we have learned in the course and that have been put on Canvas. But the book really helped to line up everything I needed and look at what ethical things or issues that I need to be aware of. So that was my main factor.